For today's competitive Call of Duty tip, it's going to be how to reposition effectively and why you need to reposition off the gunfights. As you're seeing in the clips right here, every time we get the first kill, I'm constantly repositioning. Now, there's two reasons why I do that, okay? Because there's no silencers in competitive Call of Duty, what you're going to find is whenever there's a red dot, people naturally go towards it, especially if they're close. And most of the time, teammates are going to go for trades against each other, okay? So in the background, you're seeing every time we get a kill, how I'm expecting the opponent to react to that red dot. So they're essentially going to chase my shadow if I'm fast enough, and you're seeing it right here. This is the perfect example right now. You see me go through, I know they're going to be behind me, I know he's kind of chasing me through the mini map, so I'm going to wait, and as soon as I kill the player on the hill, I'm going to reposition because he's going to go for the trade. So it's all about expecting the trade and repositioning effectively. So when you guys are playing as an SMG role, I think it's even more important. For example, Shotzi, right? If you guys watch Shotzi, sometimes he goes in that flow state where he's very hard to track, very hard to kill, and that's why. It's because when you're constantly repositioning, you're being annoying, it just makes it a lot harder for your opponent to kill you, and you buy a lot more time for your teammate. So it's a very important trait. The other reason why it's so important is because if you can get a two-piece, if you can somehow manage a two-piece without getting traded, your team are now in a 4 versus 2 position. So it's so crucial because it allows you to win so many more team fights. You're seeing it in this clip right here, and then the next clip I kind of want to show you what I mean and why it's so important to understand the map as well. Okay, so right now you see me go through and I kill the first player. Okay, so in this situation we kill the first player, we're going to go through, and now instantly I reposition. So by the time the second player reacts to me, I'm already in the spawn cutting lane. So you could just use this with other concepts to get so ahead of your opponents in the gameplay. And honestly, I feel like on my journey to Iridescent playing solo queue, repositioning when I was kind of in flow state was really helpful. It just allowed me to be a step ahead of the enemy, and every time they went for a trade, I was already at a new position. Obviously scenarios like this, I probably should have won the gunfight anyways, but right now you're seeing in control, we're able to spawn trap the opponent, and they're just going to try to find your shadows. If you can get really good at it and kind of get used to it, what you're going to find is you can actually bait people into areas where you want them to be, and I'm not gonna lie, it makes it a lot easier to get kills, get multi-kills, and win more games. Hope you guys enjoyed today's tip. If you guys want to see more, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.